Hey, it's Brian Culbertson, and you're watching Aqui, Ajazz.
Hi, this is David Sanborn, and you're watching Aqui, Ajazz.
Well, you know, I had been wanting to work with David forever, basically. And David is one of my all-time, biggest musical influences. Growing up as a kid, listening to his music. And so, I'd met him over the years, here and there, and I always, oh, Mr. Sanborn, someday I want to work together. And so finally, we found out that he was this is about a year ago, he was kind of interested in figuring out something to do for this year. So I called my manager, I said, hey man, can you call his people, you know what I mean? And so they started talking, and all of a sudden, David calls me and said, hey, I think we should do something together. And I said, I think so too. I said, it's about time. No, I didn't say that. But so, we just started talking. And then we got to hang out together this past January on the Smooth Jazz Cruise. And that was really the time where we really sat down and got to talk about musically what we were going to do and how we're going to really put it together. So it really came together on the cruise, which actually so many things do come together because all the musicians are hanging out together. We got nowhere to go. So we're stuck there for 2 weeks. We're all hanging out, and all these cool collaborations just happen. So that's one of the cool things about that. So all of a sudden we're here on the Dream Tour, and like you said, there's kind of multiple meanings behind that. My new album's called Dreams. His song The Dream has its 25th anniversary this year, and of course it's always been a dream of mine to work with him. So it's a beautiful thing.
Well, I mean, it just seemed to be an obvious choice of tour titles because, it was it's the 25th anniversary of my song, The Dream, Michael Sembello's song. And it's also the title of Brian Culbertson's new CD called Dreams. And it just seemed to be, well, this is the thing to do. I actually have an anthology album coming out at the end of July. It's a retrospective of all the, a selection of things from my Warner Brothers years. So the stuff from every album is going to be represented on that CD. One of the songs on the double CD actually is going to be The Dream. So it just seemed to be a very kind of logical thing to call the tour.
I'm just reacting to the vibe and the feeling that I'm getting that is happening on stage, not only from the musicians and the music, but the audience out there too. I really react to what's really going on in the whole venue. And I do get a lot of energy from the people out there too. So, and I love when a crowd is crazy. And I think tonight it's going to be one of those nights. You know, I guess for whatever reason, David wanted to work with me. So I guess he called me back, and I'm pretty happy about that.
Well, we did 2 shows in Annapolis, and then we did a show in Longwood Gardens outside of Wilmington, Delaware, and tonight we're here in Alexandria at the BIrchmere tomorrow night. So, you know, judging from the early responses, it's been pretty good. We tried to get together during the making of Dreams and have him play on the record, but unfortunately our timing just didn't work out this time. So we're definitely talking about recording together in the future. I don't know when it's going to exactly happen, but it's going to happen. I'll tell you that right now. Hey, it's Brian Culbertson. More music coming right up, right here on Aqui, Ajazz.